By a quirk of fate back during the Civil War, Natchez wasn't that much of a strategic position, and so therefore the city wasn't blown to smithereens like much of Vicksburg during the siege, or burned to the ground like Atlanta during Sherman's march to the sea. And therefore, Natchez, Mississippi has more surviving standing antebellum structures today than any other city in America. Now, back in the 1930s, prosperity had returned to the country enough that people could travel. And about that time, highways were getting good enough that you could dependably go pretty much anywhere in the country year-round. And Natchez became a tourist destination. Every spring, people would come to Natchez to see the gardens in bloom around the old homes. Until one year, a late freeze killed all the flowers. But there was already a town full of visitors wanting to see something, so it was decided to throw open the doors and let the tourists tour the interiors of the old homes. And every year after the 1930s, spring, and then later the fall too, came pilgrims to Natchez to see the mansions of America. And not only the homes and the gardens, but concerts, from as small as those of Joe Stone in his home in Natchez to the Opera Festival, which broadened into the Music Festival and then the Literary and Film Festivals. Not only are the places where people lived a tourist attraction, but where they're buried, too. Natchez City Cemetery is visited as much as the homes. It's a picturesque area with ornate graves and statuary and oddities like the steps leading down to the coffin level of the grave of little Florence Irene Washington. Natchez is the only city in Adams County, but it is full of enough history and architecture and quirkiness that they don't need another one.